Today I'd like to introduce you to a program called Tour Builder that is put out by Google using Google Earth. It's free and you can just use your Google account to sign in. So if you Google Tour Builder, this is where it takes you. So Tour Builder uses Google Maps and creates a tour of areas that you put in. So the easiest way to show you is one that I've made already, and then I'm going to show you how to make it. So I'm going to go to my tours. And my tour that I created last summer, I went with my family to Liverpool and Belfast. So I just wanted to show on a map kind of where that was, and also I'm going to click on it. Okay, and Tour Builder is really easy to use. Okay, it's basically these sort of slides, and on each one of these slides is where you put your photos and video. So I'm going to actually run it for you in full screen. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It kind of has on the side here the videos and photos that you put in. You can put in explanations here, and it shows you on the map here where you're going. So right here it tells you there's 11 slides. So you have to hit next to go to all of them. So here's the first picture, and then if I hit next, it shows me I started at Newark. I hit next again. This first photo is just a photo of Liverpool. Now I get to the first photo, Penny Lane. And if you look up here, it says 1 of 2. So that means there are 2 slides in this one section. So here's the photo that I put in, and then I put in a video, which happens to be the actual video for Penny Lane, in case they're not familiar with the Beatles song. You can put in a video of whatever would explain the area. What's really cool about this is if you come over to the map, you can zoom in and move around just like you do in Google Earth. Okay, and this is the first one. I'm going to just zoom in a little more. And you can take this icon here, this person, see how it kind of slants, and you have to click on it and drag, and you can put it on the map. So let's say you want to see that location closer. This happens to be in a tunnel, but you have a 360 of the tunnel, so you kind of drag and you can see the area. Okay, to exit, go to the map, you just hit that, and you can try it again. If I didn't quite, let's see, I'm going to look at Cavern Club there. So this is the street where Cavern Club is, a lot of Beatles shops and things. So this is an actual view as if you were standing on the street. There's the club here, and you can even click, see that grayed area to get in closer. Okay, and if you click and hover, you get a 360 view. All around, and you can see the entire street, and then you can just exit to go to street view. Okay, if I go down here to next, there's a strawberry field, there's a video, I have another picture there, so I click over here and see that picture, and you kind of get the idea. So as you go through Eleanor Rigby's grave, right here, this is the only picture. If you want to see it up close or see all the area around it, you can do the street view. Okay, and that's pretty much what all the slides do. So I'm going to show you how to create this. So once you're here at this main page, you would hit Create a Tour. Okay, and you would name it. So I'm going to use the same name for now. And if you want to put your name in, and create it. Now it brings you to this platform where you can add what you'd like. So the introduction slide is the first one, okay, and this is the name of the tour, so I'm keeping it at. If I want to add a photo, so at this point is where I said my location, okay, and I actually had put that photo in of my family to start, so I'm going to add a photo. So I already have my photos saved, okay, so I'm going to upload it. They're in my downloads. So they're on my computer, and I already have them here. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to open it. And it put it here. It's kind of small for now, but it'll be bigger later. And do I want a summary? I'm just going to put my family went to Liverpool and Belfast last summer. Okay, and the path color you can change. So you saw in my previous one it was yellow, so just the actual lines that show from place to place where you go, you can change to any of these colors. Pick purple for now. Okay, and up here is this photo. I can edit here, so if I need a new caption, so if I click on that, this is where I can actually title the photo. Okay, so I'm just going to put Beetle Shop on Matthew Street. And then you'd save it. And then close it. So there's the caption for my photo. I have the name of my tour. And I have a description here. And then I want to add a location. So if I click here, it adds this new box, and you can start typing. So this is where I started at Newark, New Jersey, Newark Airport. Okay, and it'll put it here on the map. You have to hit Add Tour for it to actually be put into the slide. Notice how it was grayed out before. Now you're able to click on it. You can put in actual dates and times if you'd like. You can put in another description here, okay? And you can change the icon. So there's a few options here. So that's an airport, so I changed it to the airplane icon. Okay, and I don't have any photos for this one. I'm good with just saying that we left from the airport. So I'm ready to add my next location. Now I'm ready to add my next location. So I add new location, and I start typing, and it's just going to be Liverpool, United Kingdom. I have to remember to hit Add to Tour, or it's not added there yet. Notice how it's kind of grayed out, but once I hit it, now it's a location. Now I can add my photos and videos. So I'm going to pick that photo of the street view, which is saved in my downloads. Going to select it, and now it's there. Again, if I remember the date, the time I want to put in, I can put in my title here, so first street we saw. I can change the icon if I like. And for this one, I just want to have this one picture. So I'm done. I'm good with this one. Now I'm going to add another location. And that first location was a Beatles tour where we saw Penny Lane. And it comes up. Again, I want to add it to my tour. And I have a photo for that one. So again, I'm going to go back to where my photos are saved. There's that one. I'm going to select it, and it places it there. Now, I also want to add a video. So what I'm going to do is come to this plus sign. It'll tell you add more videos. That means that more photos or videos will be added on this slide. So I'm going to click plus, and I already found a video of Penny Lane, so I'm going to upload the video, but I already know the URL, so if you hit more, you can go to YouTube by URL, and you can paste it in. And there it is. So I'm going to select it. Now, there's 2 of 2. There are 2 things on this one location. Okay, so when I showed you before when it said 2 of 2 and you have to go back and forth, these arrows will show up, and that's how you would add something else. You can add even more if there's more information about Penny Lane. Okay, if you want to put a caption here, you can. Okay, but that's how you would continue to add to this slide. So let's add in one more location. So I hit location, and this one was the Museum of Liverpool. I want to add it to my tour. And you can see on the map it's drawing a line to all my different locations, so it's kind of showing you on a map view where I've been. And I have a photo I want to add. And in the museum was a photo of the gray suits that the Beatles have worn and some famous settings for songs. So that's going to be my caption, famous gray suits. And I also want to add a video when they were actually performing, wearing that. I already know the URL. There it is. I'm going to select it, and now I have my 2 slides. So once you're done adding all your locations in, you can add up to 25. Once you're done adding those in, you can hit Done Editing. There's one more thing I did want to show you. If you notice down here, you can also add links here. So we had put the video up here, but that'll keep it on the same page. If you do it here, so let's say I want to make this word a hyperlink to that video. If you link it, you can click on that. So on the word suits, I can put in the web address here, but it'll open it in a new window. So it'll bring you to a total other page. If that's what you want, then you can do it that way. But if you'd like to keep it over here in one spot, then you would just add it here the way we added the video. So once you're done, you can hit Done Editing. And now it's ready to share. You can send it directly to somebody, invite them, share, just the way you do with Google Drive. You can always view it when you go back into your tour builder. And you can still edit this. So if you go back, just because you hit done doesn't mean it's done for good. You can still go back and edit. You can play it full screen. So let's do that. So now we have to go back to the beginning. Here's the first picture and shows where we're going on the map. If we hit through next. Okay, first street. Notice there's only the one picture there. Go through again. Now it shows me one of 2, so I know I have to click over here to view that video. And when I click on it to view it, it will put it in a bigger screen. So it's not just in that one spot, in that tiny little box. Okay, and if we keep clicking, we'll get through. So we can see on the map where we've gone. So if I zoom out, if I want to kind of see it all together, you can do that, or you can zoom in. Okay, and remember, you can do this kind of zoomed in view to see something. And even if it's not in your tour, you can still find it on the map. So this is a museum, was over here that those gray suits are in. We can show us kind of on the river there. And there's a view of the waterfront, Albert Dock, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so you want to exit full screen. Okay, and that's it. So this is a great way to use a map, and students can even create a tour. Maybe you're studying in history, certain areas, the Roman Empire, battles of the American Revolution, and you want to kind of follow through to see where those locations are on a map and have, matching videos that go with each section. You can use this to almost do a lit trip. Google does some of them on their own that you could request, but you can build your own. Maybe you have a book where a character has traveled and you can kind of follow their tour, create a tour of the places they've been, and have pictures or photos of something that happened when they got to each place. So this is a great idea. It's very easy to use. And as always, we'd be happy to come in and help you and your student if you'd like some more information on Tour Builder.